Greetings and salutations. I'm Ronvé O'Daniel.
And I'm Jevares Myrick. It is an honor to be here with Playbill.
Today, we will be sharing 4 songs from our show, Greenwood, an American Musical, co-written by our brother, J. Kyle Manze.
Greenwood tells the story of an all-black community in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma, leading up to the Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921.
The first song we will present is Light the Fire, which will be performed by the crazy talented Avionce Hoyles, who will be performing as O.W. Gurley, who at one point was one of the wealthiest men in Greenwood, but also the founder of the Greenwood district. Was started as barren land, was then transformed into the thriving section of Tulsa we now know as Black Wall Street.
Time to change how our lives were planned. We are building the promised land, a chance to rebuild and go expand. Only here in the promised land, escaping death because we'll be damned if we don't build up the promised land to live a wonderful life that's grand. Greenwood, Tulsa's the promised land. Building life upon the graves of the souls of former slaves. Our only present was our presence. Our folks are sure to capture a brand new day of a rapture. Strength and resilience is our essence. First came the boom, boom, the oil boom. Thousands of acres where we stood. Everything boomed, boom, the oil boom. Dreaming a heaven like Greenwood. Light the fire, spark the flame. Now's the time you will know our name. Light the fire. Mississippi, Arkansas, our darkest burden was our burning. Escape death, escape the killing. No sleepless nights, God willing. Away from death, we ain't returning. It all went boom, boom, population boom. Started to build our neighborhood. The town went boom, boom, population boom. What is the cost of legacy? Is it oil? Is it acres? Is it more crops? Is there no price? If we build it, it will come. Build a feast from a crumb. We were poor, couldn't swallow, but all it takes is $1. By the blood in our veins, break the shackles, break the chains. Very soon we will reign and rise as kings. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Lights the fire, spark the flame. Life and freedom we shall reclaim. Lights the fire, spark the flame.
Greenwood explores the events that led to the massacre from the perspective of many vastly different characters, including Olivia, a rambunctious 12-year-old who dreams of being a pilot. She has been begging Cyrus, a World War I vet and also friend that she considers an uncle, to fly his plane. Singing Up, Up, and Away is Morgan J. Smart playing Olivia and Jevares Myrick playing Cyrus.
Something you need to know about flying planes before we begin. It ain't easy as it seems. You need strength and discipline. Everything I teach you, make sure you take to heart.
Yeah, I get it. Now, can we get to the fun part?
Pay attention. First, you get the engine running. Start with the propeller. We take each side.
Okay.
And push it down as hard as we can.
Like this?
No touching. Just get a feel for it.
This is torture.
Use your imagination.
That's boring.
I guess our lesson is over for today.
Okay, I'm imagining.
That's the spirit. Next, you get the engine running. You would grab the wingtip.
Then what?
Push it hard as strong as you can.
Let's push it.
Hey, what'd I say?
This is the worst lesson ever. I'm hopping in.
Hey now, you plan on leaving without me?
I imagine I am.
Can't be too confident too fast. That bravado won't last. If your I's ain't dotted and your T's ain't crossed. It can be tricky all around to get off of the ground. But you stay persistent so hope's not lost. First we walk through the steps, then we run through them again. And when the time's right, up and away. First we walk through the moves, then we'll run through the rules. Then we'll take flight, up and away.
This is the war to end all wars.
What are you doing?
Using my imagination. Ooh, what do these sticks do?
Careful, girl. One is for warping, the other's for elevating when you're grounded in your seat.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds really neat.
It means this entire section shifts the plane's direction. Hold tight, we're taking off.
I have no objection.
There are distractions in the air. You have to stay aware. Gotta keep your focus and don't lose sight. There ain't no maps along your quest.
Which way is east and west?
You'll learn direction once you take flight. First, we walk through the steps.
Then we run through them again.
And when the time's right, up and away. First, we walk through the moves. Then we'll run through the rules.
And we'll take flight.
Up and away.
How long does it take her to get off the ground?
We need to put forward pressure on the stick. The elevation control is sensitive. You ready to take off?
Let's do it.
And we're airborne!
We're soaring up so high. I can kiss the sky.
You're soaring up so high.
Like a butterfly.
There's nothing like it, right?
This is incredible. I feel light as a feather. Let's go higher.
If you really want to soar, you got to be familiar with the cockpit. Because once we go higher, there'll be more twists and turns to deal with. There will be thunderstorms that pour.
I always will explore. Take minor setbacks all in stride.
That's right. No matter how high you will go, know what's happening below. And always bring folks along for the ride. First, we walk through the steps, then we run through them again. And when the time's right, up and away. First, we walk through the moves, then we'll run through the rules. And we'll take flight, up and away. Up and away. Up and away. It is May 31st, 1921.
Dick Rowland, a 19-year-old black man, is detained at the city courthouse for assaulting Sarah Page, a white woman. It is this moment that sparks the events of the massacre. The next song, 20, will be performed by Ronvé O'Daniel, who will be playing Dick Rowland as he explains his side of the story.
Boy, I must have been about 6 years old when I landed on the front porch. She opened the door and approached, and I only spoke 2 words: I'm hungry. She brought me in, fixed me a ham sandwich. See, this young man was feeling damn famished, but she made it vanish. She loved me. Her name was Damie. Well, I called her Aunt Damie. She gave me safety when I was a baby. A happy home on the daily. Who else would have raised me like her own son? I appreciate it greatly. It's funny. I always liked the name Dick when I was growing. So on the first day of class, when the teacher was roll calling, I had spoken. Raised my hand and said, Dick Rowland, that's my name. Now y'all know where I'm going in full motion. I was lucky. Boy, I was smart. Sharp as a tack. Matter of fact, I always brought home good grades and learned how to adapt. I wouldn't be held back just because I was black. I surpassed expectations. They ain't think I'd make it to 20. They ain't think I'd make it to 20. Her name was Sarah Page, white girl, new in town. I wasn't afraid to engage in conversation. She ran an elevator at the Drexel Hotel where I worked, so I came when it was vacant. It was lovely. I heard she went through a divorce, but that ain't matter to me, of course. Regardless of how many Negroes were lynched and torched and coerced and scorched and forced to become an early corpse because some white woman hollered rape till she was hoarse. Sarah Page wasn't that type, right? She would feel remorse, right? It was sunny. Memorial Day parade was going on outside. Because of the crowd, I had to take a different elevator this time. 3 flights of steps I had to climb. I waited for Sarah's elevator to take me back down for a ride. The door opened up, I seen Sarah and I smiled big and wide. I must have been so excited I tripped over the line and fell on Sarah as I tried to break my fall. An accident in my eyes, I tried to apologize, but before I could open my mouth, she screamed, I've been assaulted. It was ugly. I didn't know what to do. My mom was going crazy. I went home and told Damie, cried like the same baby I was on her doorstep, helpless, shaky. Knowing there'd be no hiding, they'll bring me in hasty. I ain't do it, but it ain't matter. With everything going on lately, it seems shady. Who would believe me? Hope? Maybe. They'll be hell to pay and they'll do everything to break me. I just want to make it to 20. I just want to make it to 20. I just want to make it to 20. I gotta make it to 20. In our final moment, Cyrus has been made aware of propaganda being spread about the Greenwood district and suspects a violent backlash from the white residents of Tulsa. He comes up with an idea to form an all-black militia, but is met with apprehension from the residents of Greenwood. Performing American Way is Tymothee Harrell, playing Cyrus, and the residents of Greenwood.
They report corruption, violence, prostitution. They see us as the problem and offer the solution. What did we do to deserve this public persecution? My people, we need a resolution.
What kind of resolution?
One that allows us to arm and defend ourselves.
You crazy.
I'm crazy? They kidnapped our families, our culture erased. They slander our history, propaganda embrace. This is what they do. This is the game they always play. So how am I crazy to you when that's the American way. They sent us to fight their war, to the mountain press, tensions at its height, tyranny unaddressed. This is how they work. They're writing articles every day. They paint the blacks as the problem. That's the American way. Greenwood is the promised land. How long do you think that will last? Do you truly believe with all our wealth we won't be harassed? Greenwood is in danger. We can't just sit back content. And I cannot do this alone. I need all of Greenwood present.
What do you suggest we do?
It's right there in the Constitution. Form a well-armed militia so we prepare.
Prepared for what?
Anything. You can't wait for war to form an army.
Sounds like you're ready for a fight.
No, I want to get ready for a fight. We have to organize before it's too late. Now is the perfect time. We're doomed if we wait. This is what we do. Now ain't the time for us to go and pray. It's time we form a militia. That's the American way. The American way. The American way. Stay vigilant, every day is our last. From this day moving on, a union is cast. This is what we do. Greenwood community is here to stay. We will stand up, we will protect, we will defend, we will connect, we will fight for our own. American way, the American way, the American way.
Thank you all. Thank you for tuning in. Huge shout out and huge thank you to Playbill for having us. And also thank you to Sing for Hope for the Sing for Hope piano. Thank you very much.
Huge shout out to our band. We have Ian on piano, we have Lou on guitar, and we have Andrea on cajon. Thank you, thank you.
We got Avionce Hoyles, we got Morgan J. Smart, and we got Tymothee Harrell. Thank you so much, you guys. You all killed it. Lastly, let's put our money where our mouth is, and let's support shows that are written by, produced by, and told by Black creative teams. And let's be fearless as we tell these stories that have the power to not only entertain, but also educate and to empower us.
For more information, please go to our website, ronvéandjevares.com, or you can find us on social media under our names. Thank you so much.
Audible Theater lets you enjoy brilliant performances your way. Stars you love, live on stage. Plus, a growing collection of original plays created just to be heard. For tickets and to find your next great listen, just visit audible.com/theater.